How's it going, guys? This is Forensic Forex with Deontay, and I'm back in another video. This is your daily update for Australian dollar versus US dollar. The last episode that I posted, we talked about AU potentially going against its seasonal tendency and DXY going against its seasonal tendency. So the seasonal tendency for August for AU or Australian dollar by itself is bearish. And the seasonal tendency for August for DXY is bullish. I was saying last episode that price may not be respecting that. However, like I said, there are moments and times where you have a change in heart, and I'll explain why I was suspecting price to go higher. The simple fact of why I thought price was going to go higher for AU was because we purged the 20-day low, the 40-day low, and we traded back down into a market structure shift. I was expecting some type of catalyst here and price running like higher, so getting some sponsorship because we're in a discount. We're below equilibrium, so this low point to this high point here, you cut that range in half. That's that equilibrium. We're in a discount. We're still cheap. I was expecting a nice buy setup to unfold, potentially running back up into maybe this old low here, this bearish order block, or even getting back up to this swing high. Wanting to see price come up here, raid that, and then maybe continue its seasonal tendency. Because ideally, if I'm looking to go short, I want to see a high broken first, then go short. At times, it is just an old high. At times, it is a swing high formation. I wanted this swing high formation to be broken. However, at the start of August, we could see there was no chance for most retail traders to find a prime sell opportunity. Because if this is August, the start of the month, price only ran up a little bit and then completely dropped there. So it gave nobody an opportunity to really find that swing high formation above here, catch the lower swing high, and then go short. Nobody was able to get a ideal sell scenario for this month so far. So the high of the month is right here. Now, generally in a bearish month, if I take any example, right? So let's just say, so we don't get sidetracked, let's just find a month that's bearish. Let's take the month of February. That's February. Look at the opening price. Notice how there's a swing high formation that forms above the opening price. So right there is where the commercials are most likely getting into their max net short positions here. They're pulling everybody long above the opening price for the month, right? Pulling it into a premium. Retail traders probably look at this as a breakout or some type of break retest, and price is going to go higher, but price continue to break down after getting traders above the monthly opening price and then continue selling off into March. So you can see here, that's the opening price for the month. Look how there's a swing high formation that forms. That's where the ideal sell scenario would unfold. And it also breaks what? A swing high formation on the left. Look at that, how it liquidates that. Same thing vice versa. That's why I was suspecting price to go long after taking out swing lows, but we didn't get that. Unfortunately, we were met with selling. So you can see we have 3 up days, and then you can see right after those 3 up days, trading right back into that fair value gap and the old 20-day low and old 40-day low. We can see that one day here, that Tuesday, completely knocks anybody out with the idea of going long. So the optimism of going long was completely swept right out the window. And that's how I felt personally. And I told you guys that in the chat as well. I really wasn't expecting that, but it did unfold. And it does make sense. And I'll show you guys why. And further, why I think price action is probably going to continue going lower to reach down to that 60-day low that's still open here. And totally forget about this fair value gap. Regardless of where it closes or where it wicks from, because many people ask that, oh, but does it close inside the fair value gap, or does it close? Sometimes it doesn't close inside the fair value gap. There are times where the price overshoots the fair value gap, closes outside, but still finds a way to drop. Let's say this candle here went all the way up here and closed up here. At times, price will continue to come back down. It all depends on what the draw is on price and where price is really trying to reach for. There's another swing low formation here. Price is probably going to raid this swing low here, the most recent one that we have here. Price is going to try and run that, and then probably run to that 60-day low. Now, if you go back to the DXY, I was expecting price to probably go lower, right? We brought price above in a premium, above August's opening price. So anytime price is at a premium, ideal Sell scenarios. So if you take the highest high and lowest low we had within the last 60 days going into the new month, that's that high and that's that low. You get that equilibrium price point here, which is that black dash line here. From this high to this low, draw a fib from that high to that low, cut it in half. You got premium and you got discount. And then you got fair value right across here. I was suspecting price to probably go up into a premium, go up into premium for the month as well, above the opening price for August as well, and then give a nice sell scenario here inside this fair value gap where the market structure shift occurred with that fair value gap or SIBI. We didn't get that. Unfortunately, we had two counter trend day candles, and then price was quickly recovered back with this up close candle here. So price gave away all the gains, and then here in one day it gained it all back. And you also see small range candle to large range cycle. Larry Williams' book speaks about that. If you don't have the book, I can get you the PDF and the online version. Just text me or leave a comment that you want the book. Price right now currently is probably going to go higher and probably target the 20-day high. And that's what I'm seeing right now currently. We could consolidate, right? Many people keep saying, what about August and it being a difficult month and probably the lowest liquidity of the year, one of the lower months of volume of the year? Yes, I understand that. Yeah, given its time of year, August, last month of the summer, depending on where you live, the big players are probably going on vacation, relaxing. Liquidity is a little scarce, so the markets may not move as much. If you look back at previous years and look at August, there are some years where it does trend really well. And there are some years where August is completely consolidation. It's back and forth, back and forth. So you would most likely be geared to probably want to hunt for smaller setups. But if you're a swing trader and you're trying to swing trade August, you may have difficulties because you may run into that year where that August of that year is consolidating. And it's okay if you have to flip back and forth, your sentiment being bullish and then sentiment being bearish. As long as you're able to profit something at the end of the month and you come up on top, that's a win. And you move on to the next month. However, we can see how price breaks a swing high formation here. Look at that. That's a swing high that was rated. And then it creates a higher swing low after rating that. And why is this swing low higher? Because if you look at the recent swing low that was formed, which is back down here in July, here on the 27th, it formed a swing low inside that PD array, that fair value gap, right there perfectly. Traded right back down into it, created a higher swing low compared to this one right here, 1, 2, 3, back on July 18th. That is a swing low. And then back here on July 14th. So this is the lowest swing low that we have, a higher swing low here, a higher swing low here, a higher swing low here. While doing that, it's also making higher swing highs. So that's clearly a bullish stance that we have here, a bullish trend. And we want to see that continue here. So you want to see a swing high. So let's say this one here. You want to see that. Or even this one here get broken in the near future. I'm going to see those two highs broken. I'm going to make those red. So we have that for reference. Now, if you look at AU and you look at its counterparties, right? So British pound, EU, New Zealand dollar. You look at these, you'll see that they're all moving in the same direction. They may not do it at the same speed or at the same step, but they're definitely following each other's footsteps. As of right now, if you were to follow the daily bias formula, if a swing low is broken, you wait for a lower swing high. Let's take a look at AU in the top left. If we find the most recent broken swing low, which was here, that's a swing low that was broken. We'll zoom into that so we can see it. That swing low being broken, 1, 2, 3. What forms after the swing low is being broken? A lower swing high right there. So that was an opportunity for you or traders, those that have been following the formula, because I know there's people in the chat that said, hey, Deontay, why are you not following the formula? Like I said before, I wasn't following the formula because I was anticipating price rating sell side liquidity, like I said, running down sell side, reverting back up to buy side. So purging, reverting back up to buy side. That's what I was expecting. However, we didn't get that. Price continued to sell off. But here you can see the swing low is broken. Wait for a lower swing high formation, and you can see how price starts to trend away from these up close candles where the short-term rally is forming. Up close candles in a downtrend is a counter trend candle. You like to sell after those days. And you can see here, those 3 days, now we're met with 3 down days. And then it might be 4, 5, and 6 down days, or a week of selling. And that's now currently AU. Now, if you look over here at top right, let's look at the most recent swing low was broken. So you find it. Where's the most recent swing low? Right here. Swing low broken. Find a lower swing high. And I didn't mention it here, but where's the next higher swing high? It was up here. So you can see that swing high is higher. This swing high is lower. So clearly the market is going lower. Short-term rally, short-term rally. All after breaking a swing low though. Price comes down, takes out a swing low. Before that swing low was broken, do we have a swing high that we can look at? Yes. Now, do we have a lower swing high after this swing low is broken? Yes, we do, right here. Just to double check, look at the high. H. Yep, this is 1.27922, and this is 1.27894. So this is definitely higher. This is the lower swing high right there. And ever since we got those 2 up close days right there, we're getting selling. I'm trying to get away from these up close candles. If price action is going to continue to go lower here, it's going to try and get away from these up close candles. The same way it did here. Up close, look how quickly it tried to get away from these up close candles because it's trending lower. Where did this swing high also form? As you guys follow along with the daily updates, you'll start to notice these little things inside a PD array. Lower swing high there. Selling opportunity there. Price continue to go lower. Now let's take a look. And where is this probably going to target? The next swing low. So that swing low down here. You want to see it target that swing low there. And even this more recent one here. 1, 2, 3. There's one there as well. We want to see price run through that with speed because it looks like it went back into a small range cycle. I want to see a large range candle kick in and probably get down to this low as hell. Here, looking at EU, bottom left, you're going to look at the most recent swing low that was broken right there. That swing low was broken going into August. We'll find the swing high that we have as a reference point or where a stop loss could be placed if you're looking to go short. Look for a lower swing high to form after this swing low is broken. It's right here. Where is this swing low, this higher swing low forming? Inside some type of PD array. Let's see if it lands inside this bearish order block. This last up close. Just want to see. Yes. PD array hits it. Now it's looking to go short. Up close, down. You have an up close here. The new daily candle just formed today on Thursday. It's still Wednesday. New daily candle is already pending. CS has 23 hours left. We could probably see price look to sell after this up close candle, probably targeting a swing low. So this swing low here. And this swing low here. So in essence, even though it's a daily update just for AU, I am kind of showing you guys a quick and easy approach to how you can find your buys. If we take a look here, what's the most recent swing low was broken? Here. Before that swing low that was broken, do we have a swing high that we can look at as a reference point? We have this one, or we even have this one here as well. So you have 2 of these. And you can see how it's lower than each other. So one is lower. So the market structure is clearly still bearish after breaking swing lows. Swing low broken, what do you wait for? A lower swing high after swing low is broken, because in a bearish trend, that's what's going to unfold. Look at the lower swing high. 2 up close candles. Look how quickly price is trying to get away from it. Where does this swing high form? Inside the PD array. Right there. Fair value got. Price comes up, and now it's looking to go away. So short-term rally up, drop. Short-term rally up, drop. Short-term rally up, drop. Market is trending lower. Where would this most likely target? Probably this swing low here. And you can see previous candle here. It's a small range. Even though it's Wednesday, like I said, this candle already started forming Thursday. You could probably see Thursday kick into a large range cycle, creating probably the low of the week, and then Friday pulling off of that low. And that's really what I have right now for the month of August going into AU. should have been on vacation, but plans have changed, starting to get into other business ventures, taking my capital and trying to essentially start my own organic farm. Those that know me personally know that this is something that I've been working on for a while now, and it's something that I really want to dedicate my life, going into, my 30s. I'm still 24, but going into my 30s and stuff, I want to have a career that I can actually say like, hey, I love this. I'm giving back to the planet. I'm giving back to a community, and I'm bringing something to a community where it's teaching people something sustainable about our Earth. So that's what I've been trying to plan. Sorry if I haven't been frequent with the videos recently. Just trying to stay on top of, my entrepreneurship. Being a young full-time trader, you got to really allocate your equity into other things. You can't be a one-trick pony forever. There ain't things that I want to do forever. I don't want to trade forever. So there are other things I want to allocate my money into, invest, rinse, repeat, real estate, land, farm, business, whatever business ventures I get into with the capital that I use from trading. That's what I want to do. So hopefully this is insightful. Before I end it, I do want to tell you guys I am currently bearish for Australian dollar, for US dollar, and I'm currently bullish for DXY, just to make it clear. Like I said, the month can be a funny month. It can move sideways. But all in all, right now, we're still suspecting higher prices for DXY and lower prices for AU. If you also take a look, now, just real quick, every time I think I'm going to end the video, I never end the video because I have so much to give to you guys. Let's take a look at UCAD, right? Let's go to August real quick. See how it doesn't give anybody the opportunity here, right? Look again. Looks just like AU, but inverse. Doesn't give anybody the opportunity to find a long position below the month, right? Below here. Compared to DXY, if you look at the DXY, you see that DXY dropped below its opening price. Right there. August, look at the black line here. Dropped below the opening price, and now it's looking to go up. So that's your ideal buy scenario. But if you look at UCAD, it's completely different. You don't get that ideal buy scenario. You get a little pullback down, but most people wouldn't anticipate that. And you see how price runs back all the way up there quickly. And if you also notice as well, look at the most recent down close candle we have in this up leg. Down close, what happens the next day? Buying, guys. Right? It's kind of night and day when you figure out what trend you're in. And once you figure out the trend you're in, you're going to see that all you got to do is wait for the down days, buy after. You're probably going to make more profit than looking to sell after this down day, especially if it hasn't broken some type of liquidity pool. So the down day is probably where the commercials are repositioning themselves to go long. Now, if we look at use Swissy, go to August. You notice you get an opportunity here. What's the opportunity? This looks more like DXY currently. That's the opening of the month. Right? That's the open of the month. So this is your line in the sand. This is fair value. Once price drops below fair value, it's in a discount. So you can see how price drops below it and creates what? A swing low formation. That swing low is probably where the commercials are max net longs. In these 2 down days, retail sees this as selling. But if you're an informed trader, you see this as buying if you understand where the price action is going to go. So if you break a swing high, what are you going to look for? A higher swing low. Did we recently break a swing high? Yes. Where's the swing high? Here. Right there. That's your swing high. Where's your higher swing low? Right there. Why is this the higher swing low? Just look back. You can see there's a swing low here. You can see how this swing low purges what? Sell side. So that's what I was expecting to see on AU. Price coming down, purging some type of sell side, and then running back up. But we didn't get that so far for AU. Because many people were asking me in the channel, why did I switch my bias? And I'm telling you once again, I switched my bias because I suspected price to come down here, go back up by taking out this and this. Peace.